All right, this was B-level class number 1, mixing 6s and 8s. We started with Susie Q's.
We did Susie Q's. So I started with just the bare bones version of this, which we started with the right foot stepping in front, stepping out with the left, so cross, side, cross, side. Talked about how the front foot is flat on the floor, the back foot is toe to the floor, and we're bent knees, a little bit forward. After that, after we practiced this, traveling to one side, we added all the bells and whistles, which were the knees in and out, the foot rotating with the axis on the heel. Tried to emphasize keeping your foot flat on the floor. So it looked like this all together with the kick transitions as well. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Talked about a couple things you could do with your hands, but really you can do whatever you want. Try clapping. That's a good one to practice on the 2s and 4s. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We just practiced a couple sets of them all together today. Next week we'll put it into a little pattern where we do, different counts of Susie Q's. We'll do that next week.
Then we talked about mixing things up. So we started with a very basic idea, which is you guys have learned 8-count Lindy Hop, 6-count Lindy Hop, and Charleston, prerequisites to get you into B class. So we talked about mixing those things. First, we just had you do the basics, and what we called the basics are, we do 8-count first, we did back, and forward, and back, 6-count, and back, and forward, and back, and then Charleston, just the basic. We had you practice going between those, just kind of doing a couple of each one, then we partnered up and we had you switching between those 3 styles or footworks, whatever you want to call it. And we talked about what are the important things to think about. So if you were switching, for example, between 8-count and 6-count, the momentum on 8-count continues forward versus 6-count rock step forward and back, or 8-count forward, forward, and back. So as a lead, I want to make sure that I've got my weight on the balls of my feet, forward disposition. I'm keeping my hand right on Jen's back and I'm keeping it with me as I move, because it's the only way she's going to know when I'm transitioning between those things.
Follows. You're staying on the balls of your feet so that you can move in any direction, so that you're easy to change direction. If you get rooted on your heels, it's going to feel to the lead like you are hard to move, hard to communicate with, and hard to make those transitions. So staying on the balls of your feet makes it easy to make those direction changes.
Then we talked about the change between, for example, 8-count Lindy Hop and Charleston. So here we've got 8-count Lindy Hop, and then Charleston. And for there, it's really just a pulse change, right? So we could still, for example, Jen could be doing 8-count Lindy Hop, I could be doing Charleston. The momentum is the same forward and back. We've got a really different pulse feeling in our body. So Jen might do that a little bit, but she's been following for a long time. She's going to feel that pulse change and probably switch over to the footwork that I'm doing. Then after that exercise, we also had the fellows close their eyes so they could really feel it. Then we talked about a little sequence. It looked like this. Maybe we do it from the side. I don't know. We call this the 6-count down the line. Triple, triple, then we did, and back to side by side. We wanted to really use this momentum going down the line to have the follow just flow really nicely into that 6-count send out and down the line. We told leads that if you let your partner go past you here, boom, then we can use that momentum for that really nice send out. And it doesn't take effort on the part of leads. I'm not going to show the wrong way because I did it in class and I hurt my back, which is tweaking yourself so that you're making that momentum happen. The momentum happens on its own if the follow travels past you.
I think when I've helped people with this in private lessons, the thing that helps the most is to think you don't have to get super far away from your partner. You already are far away. All you have to do is don't move back with your partner. That's all you have to do.
Right, and stop and let Jen go, then all the momentum happens.
Right.
And then we switched the 6-count down the line to an 8-count circle. So that was the first switch. The other switches we'll do next week. But we did a circle. A 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's show it back 2 maybe. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Follow it. You really just want to focus, staying connected to that that hand, because there is a little bit of this feeling of I'm coming around. There's a moment where I sort of swoop Jen up into the momentum, and then she sort of follows behind me. So don't worry too much about what your body positioning is to your lead. Just keep your feet right underneath you. If you're going to cross follows, cross in front.
Yeah, follows, just think about stepping right underneath you and let the lead swoop you up and move you. Don't think about you traveling to chase your lead or squaring off or stretching away. Don't worry about any of that.
Yeah, just let the momentum happen by staying connected on the back. So then we mixed it up. So we said either do the 6 count down the line or the 8 count circle. And I know that some fall, we can talk more about this next week, but some falls were struggling with, do I do a triple step? Do I do a step there? And you're going to start to feel how the momentum of certain moves are going to call for a step or a triple step, but we'll talk about that more next week. You guys did a good job.
Yeah.
Nice to have you back. We'll see you Thursday night for Annie and the Fur Trappers. Bye.